And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Texas Rangers taking on Cleveland. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, Boog, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Thomas Szymborski.
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
Ready to go now, digging in, Wyatt Langston. The pitch. Strike one. Here's your 1. Started after it, appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Here comes the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
And the right-hander deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing for the Rangers. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back now at Progressive Field. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Yeah, Bogey got the win last time out, worked deep into the ball game and scattered a couple of hits. You can expect him today to try to match that performance of his last time out.
Bottom of the first. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Romeo Santos. The pitch. And misses inside. And the 1-0. That one missed.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So up next, Jarrett Duran. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand batter waits. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Cease checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Here comes a pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
At the belt and fires. Got him looking. And now one away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brandon Sampson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Breaking ball through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second. On the ground. 2 away. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Foul ball there. One now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back. 2nd inning set to go. Now it's going to be Evan Carter. The pitch. There's a strike. Zimborski, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent, as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. The 1-1. In the air, left side. Quan settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Next up for Texas, Jesus Sanchez. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That misses. Ball one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Second inning here, no score. Oh, what a stop. Over to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Up next for the Rangers, Jackson Holliday. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and that is that. And the Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second, now batting Tristan Casas. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Cease back to work. And a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now Hunter Waldron. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
Strike 2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Popped up. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Here's a big power threat. Ian Aguilar. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Next pitch inside, and that is ball 1. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That one ripped. Elliott going back on this one. Back some more. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. We'll move to the third with no score. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Zimborski back to work. That one ripped left field. Kwan raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Contreras, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And here is Clark Elliott. And that one is in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Next pitch is outside. Two down, nobody on. Smoked on the ground a second. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark at the plate, Stephen Kwan. Kwan, 30 years old now. He's the reigning All-Star MVP. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ripped on a line. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And delivers outside. Bounced out to short. Seager on to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now back, the center fielder, Romeo.
So 2 down now, and here is Romeo Santos. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's outside. Ball 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
That one pulled foul.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And a pitch. And now it's filled up. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Jared Duran in the on-deck circle. 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Back now at Progressive Field. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Wyatt Langston. And a pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
Strike two. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Here's Josh Young. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Rangers hitless so far in the game. Next pitch is inside. 1-1. In the air, right field. Duran settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
Seager stands in now. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball one. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Rangers go down quickly there. Still no score. Back here in Cleveland. Now here is Jared Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
So digging in, Brandon Sampson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. In there for strike one.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
And here it comes. And down on strikes. That's the second out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Welch takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Inside, and it hit him.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
So a man aboard, and now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Check on the runner, back standing. He's in there safely. Foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner on the go. Lifted in the air, right center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Evan Carter. The right-hander back to work. That's down and in.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Sampson makes the grab, one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jesus Sanchez stepping in for the Rangers.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That one inside, and that's ball 1. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. The Rangers yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jackson Holliday stepping in for the Rangers. Popped out and foul ground first time through. That's in there. That's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. Sanchez at first, one gone. Now a pop-up on the infield. Waldron gets there. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. So next to hit for Texas, Vinny Pasquantino. Fly to left his first time up. And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Rangers lead one, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back. Now, Hunter Waldron. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Kicks and deals. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Aguilar in the box now. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he picks it up in foul territory. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And a ball and 2 strikes. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now, biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That's in for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Here's a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's going.
Runner on the go. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Stays alive. Move to first. Quan back in on a dive.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's filled up. Romeo Santos to bat next. Righty delivers. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter in position. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is the third out of the inning. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Top six. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Wilson Contreras. Zimborski back to work. Good eye right there. Ripped to short. Whips it to Casas. And Contreras is retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Clark Elliott.
And now it's going to be Clark Elliott. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
One down, base is empty. And it's 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. And it's even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Rangers still looking for their first hit in this one. Next pitch is downstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two on the way. Got him swinging.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Stepping in, Wyatt Langston. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the outside edge. And strike two.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Bounce to the right side. He takes it on his own. Rangers go down in order. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in is the speedy Romeo Santos. The pitch misses inside. 1-0. Santos, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old, and he's a native of the Philippines. Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Pitch misses there, and the count's full. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Now it's the right fielder, Jared Duran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. What do you get, a free bowl of soup with that home run? He circles the bases, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Brandon Sampson. Drill. Out towards left center field. That's well struck. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
2 out, space is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Welch. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Welch goes 6 feet 3 inches 230 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. There's the strike. Welch off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
And a pitch. And now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Hunter Waldron. And fouled off. And takes low for ball 1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. David Sanchez getting ready to go. Wilson getting loose as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. But no advance from the runners. First and second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Two now. Next offering is outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. High in the air, out to right. Elliott drifts towards it. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show.